Hey, my name's QC. I'm the owner of QC Solutions, just a small business. I'm just your average guy like you, and I'm a fucking dumbass. But I got some magical things to tell you about today that I think you'll really like. This is a new product tool that I'm building for brand scalers mostly, but ecom stores, and then just generally anybody can use it that's a designer for clothes or any other product, or wanting to build a website, or even handle their marketing. That sounds like a lot, so let's get into it, shall we? Now, before we jump into this, you're like, QC, hasn't this been done before? Hasn't someone built a product editor and a website builder? Yes and no. They exist, but not under one subscription, sharing data, and with the marketing side and analytics brought into it too, along with your ad management and being able to genuinely have I'm talking heat maps, everything. But let me break this down really quick so it's a little bit more simpler. Let's say, I'm sorry, Brez, I'm using you as an example, but I'm praying that you'll be a client one day. Let's say that Brez, he has a mentorship program. So he has a lot of people that he works with, and he also has his, generally just ad scaling. He doesn't just rely on that mentorship. So let's say you have 20 clients that you're doing ad scaling for, and you have 20 people that are your mentees. You can come on here, create a business, Brez Scales, QC Solutions, whatever it is, and then you can just fill in your information. Then you can also invite with a simple link all of your clients. They click that onboarding link, boom, their website is made, and you can import all their products, simple, easy. You have control, access to it, all of that type of stuff. You're able to actually together work on it. And on top of that, you can onboard your staff with the same type of links, and then they can also access these projects too and work on them with you. And you can do the same thing for your mentees. Let's say you got a mentee you're helping with it, you can onboard him through a link, and then you'll be able to see his projects, stuff like that, the stuff that he's sharing with you, and you'll be able to help him out. Alright, I don't want to waste your time. I know that's valuable. Mine is too. Simple. We got a login register page. I know. We've never seen it before. Me neither. Never logged in. We got Google and Apple. It's a known fact that if you don't have Google, most people are going to say F you and not even create an account. Now, I'm running my laptop to the max because I don't have a computer with me. I just got my laptop. And I got 3 code editors open because this isn't deployed, so it's running off here. So it might be a little bit slower. But you're probably wondering, Quentin, what are you even showing me? I clicked on this video, you're telling me about this next generation product, this ecom builder, this product design, all of that type of stuff. It sounds like a whole lot of bullshit nonsense because that's a lot of work and a lot of things to do, and there's no platform that does that. Platforms out there like website builders or e-com stores like Shopify's or product design tools, but they can't talk to each other in the first place. They're expensive as hell. Like Shopify, yeah, it's $1 to start off, then every store costs you about $30 if you're doing it right, and it's just kind of like, and they can't even talk to each other. So we changed that and we fixed that. This is the tool for brand scalers, e-com hosting, and just generally, if you even want to come on here and make a website or design a product, everybody can use it. It's just meant for the brand scaling community the most. Now, this is absolutely powerful. It's very, very, very simple. And we include a lot of ways for you to also be able to build inside this platform to make more profit. Starting off with what we have right now is just this dashboard here. Now, when you first log in, you're taken to the dashboard for generally, like, these would be your websites right here. The first canvas, second canvas, that you create comes right there. You can come over here and you see we got the sidebar. This is what we've been working on a lot at the beginning of the week, and all of these have the soon tabs obviously, and we'll re-clean this up a little bit, so don't worry. But the idea is that you have everything in one. You can see you got your e-commerce, products, orders, customers, inventory, payments. You have your marketing tools, so your email and SMS is in here. Your SEO is in here. You don't have 400 different platforms that you have to communicate through, that you have to try to connect the data. And plus it's one subscription, so you're saving so much money. And if that isn't value stacking, arguably you're dumb as fuck. goodbye. But if you stay past that and you're not dumb and you believe in creating success and saving money so you can buy better things like better cars, get that SVR like Brez Scales, then I'm going to show you how we're going to help you do that. So when you come on here, I want to start off first by saying we do have a light and dark mode. I'm sorry, I just hate light, so I have to change it to dark. And this isn't, don't worry, again, this is very rough draft, so this isn't the color. But I do want to say, actually, really quick, while I change the color, we have a theme editor in here. Quentin, what the hell is a theme editor? Let me tell you. Basically, you can help people with their themes, or you can create your own theme. You can create a theme for this page, like you could make these lines orange in the background, I don't know, purple if you're fucking crazy, and then you can sell it on our marketplace, or you can post it for free. It's really whatever your little heart desires. Mine, personally, I'm a terrible person, so I'd be throwing it up for a minimum of $1.69. Now that's the work. Moving on from the theme editor and back to this part though, as you can see, the idea is that your websites are right here. And it's supposed to be very simple. I feel like you log into a lot of platforms and it's overwhelming. They just throw so much at you on one page. The idea behind this, it isn't like that, you know? Come over here, you got your e-commerce and marketing. Come over here, and we'll talk about this soon. You got your business manager and your billing. You got your quick AI chat right here. Don't like this little pop-up right here? Boom. Just expand it. Talk with your AI guy. Different modes, we'll have our own AI, and then you can also switch it between the different modes too. And this will be it'll be able to build your website up to the level of lovable. I promise that, if you've heard about them. That is for sure. But coming back to here and everything, let's exit out of that. And coming over to create canvas, you'll see that we have 3 different ways to create a website. You can start from a blank canvas, or you can use an AI builder, and this will be coming soon. And this is kind of what it looks like right now, but you just talk to it, tell it about what you're thinking, and boom, your website is finished in like 2 to 3 minutes. You're able to start getting the products on, selling, or getting that business, that you're trying to sell, designs or templates to. You are able to do that and boom, just get it done. You don't need to wait. You don't need to do all this fancy editing stuff like that. This stuff is powerful. Now, we also have this choose template area. And again, a lot of this is in the works, where you can choose a template just like any other store. Guys, all of this has been done before at this point. It's not that it hasn't been done before. It's not that. It's that it's built from the ground up with you in mind, of it not being complex. Everything's over complex. Everything's so crazy. The idea behind this is it's simple. It makes sense. You can get your website out. You don't need to hire some WordPress developer, buy a Shopify theme, and get a team going to be able to make it happen. It's none of that stuff. Again, now if I created a blank canvas here, now boom, here's the rough draft canvas so far. As you can see, this is really, really simple. If you've ever worked with any of the other website builders, you understand when you first come on, it is absolutely overwhelming. They have so many options, so many different things that you can do, and you can still do all of that in here. You have all that power, but it's not built to be super complex of a layout. It's super simple. Over here you got your blocks that you bring on. Over here you got your media that you'll be able to upload and use from like pixels or stuff like that. You got your flow for creating flows, and then for code for the developers that want to be able to add custom code, stuff like that. Your preview button, the normal type of stuff. Right now this is pretty alpha, so we only really have this point where it's able to be expanded and everything, and you can switch between different sizes. And this is auto responsive. Also guys, I absolutely hate how these other websites, they do this thing where it's like you don't actually have kind of a free flow. Like you are locked into a certain spot, and if you do it wrong, then it's over. You're messed up. That's not the case here. We're automatically making everything responsive while making it so you can easily just drag and drop. I know, pretty crazy. Coming back to the dashboard, as you kind of already saw what templates are. In Teams, we'll talk about that another time. And Docs, that's pretty simple. That's just the documentation. But what I want to talk about right now before we get into the product builder, because that to me is like my favorite thing so far, is I want to talk about this business manager. I'm going to open these two tabs right here. So we do something a little bit different than what you probably ever seen before. One of the things I really hate about the other platforms is that there's no official way to really grow your clientele or mentees. I know that a lot of you doing brand scaling, you're having to do these weird kind of hacky methods or stuff like that to get full access to your Shopify customer storefronts and be able to edit etc. That isn't how this goes. You can create your business and then you can send them, after you create it, an onboarding link to these people that are your customers. They log in, boom, website is instantly created. Everything that you would need for them is there. You're able to see all of this information, and if there's something that they're wanting to control, they are able to. So it's a mix. And on top of that, you're able to look out for other businesses on a page called Business Finder that we have on here, where you can partner with other businesses without having to go lead scrape on Instagram or doing all this Google Maps type stuff. So you can find other people on here that are like-minded, also brand scaling, or people that maybe they're just a clothing team and they don't have anything like that, they're actually needing help. That's what that's for. Basically a place inside of this where you can connect. That hasn't been done before. Please show me someone that's fucking done that and I will give you $200. No joke, no cap, and you can't have built it in the last week because I know you haven't, and you will. Whipping up that AI, you're going to have so many vulnerabilities. My geckos will come for you. But it's very, very simple. Just going to create some fake nonsense. We'll worry about logo work, stuff like that. Pretty simple here, Didn't think about that. So we'll go in and we'll create our thing right here. Just our basic title, what we're in, a description. We won't worry about the logo right now. And then just generally your information for your business. So, you can hide this too if you want. We also let you put in your year established, register number, tax ID, all of that type of stuff. Your socials, so you can get other people to your socials, your business hours. And we also have your payment methods. If you also have like a clothing brand, you can put on your shipping providers too. And then people are able to see on there what you as a business can take. Coming over to here, this is another thing that I haven't seen from the platforms. A lot of things I see is, you have often workspaces or teams. And this is where like you can add someone to your workspace and they're able to see that one project. Well, you can add staff to your business or clients to your business. In this perspective, it's staff. And you can, if let's say you have 3 businesses, you have one that already has all your staff, but they work at the other one, you can import the past staff just like this, or you can even add a new staff member. And this will automatically send them an onboarding link with that. All they click, boom, their account is created, they throw in their password, and they're working on here for you. It's that simple. This isn't something that's meant to be complex and take up your time. We're all trying to get our time back. I am. I'm trying to get my time back. Are you not? I think that's why we all started doing this, to get it back. And then we have this open for partnerships. That's what I was talking about. Like, let's say you don't want other people to be able to find your business and like partner. You can be like, yeah, we're not open to that. Let's say you don't even want people to be able to request services from you. Like, let's say you create your business and you're a designer for the websites. People can find you on that page I was telling you about and request your service. You can, for some reason, if you didn't want that, set no. And of course, set as your main business. We're going to set it as our main business for now, and we'll hit create. Boom, we have our beautiful business. Now, tell me what you guys think about these animations, because I really like it. Up here you have a create business, back to dashboard, and you also have this little drop down over here for just quick access. If we come over here and we hit edit, it'll take us to a page where we can actually edit our business and fix anything that we, didn't like before. So let's say we actually do accept these guys right here. I was just drunk as shit and didn't know that I did. So hit next, and we are open to partnerships, and we're open for services. Hit update. Awesome. Let's go back. I hope a lot of this is favorite parts. It's the product editor. And sorry, I had to turn off my face cam. It's just too much to run 3 VS Coders and this website. This website's performance is great. It's the 3 VS codes that hold all of this because it's not posted to the internet yet. It's very alpha, as you guys have seen, but I want to get your feedback and thoughts now than rather creating it and then being like, hey, do you like it? Like, what's going on? Like, what do you think? Like, I'd rather get the feedback now and build it so when it comes out, everyone's happy. But like I was saying, you have 2D and 3D models. Currently, it's just the 3Ds, but they'll be in there soon. And we plan on having this whole entire thing done by the end of this month. You can switch between back, side, front, all that type of stuff. Of course, you got your zoom out and zoom in. Like, you can literally change the color over here. You'll be able to paint, draw, use different types of formatting, texturing, layering, the whole 9. And as you can see, this is alpha. We already have tons of different options already regarding like skirts and female wear, male wear, stuff like that. But let's say that everything that we do have when this releases doesn't interest you, you can upload your own 2D, 3D models. You can sell your own 2D, 3D models on the marketplace and just generally have people, buy your stuff. Make a little bit of money off of your hard work. That's pretty cool, I personally think. But yeah, we got a whole bunch. As you can see, we got templates up here, so you'll be able to kind of copy other kind of designs in the past without copywriting. It'll have differences. It's just kind of a template to start with. Over here you can upload your own, and then marketplace, like I was saying, you can buy other sets, stuff like that. And favorites, if you want to save any of your favorites. Over here in advanced, we got animations, and we're still working on these, so they're a little bit buggy, if that makes sense. But as you can see right here, you can enter your base price, your markup. It'll show you your final price. You can generate tech packs through this. You can literally generate a PDF automatically, export it to print, send it to your distributors, and with one click publish it to your store with that price ready to go. I don't know anything that lets you do that. Like, if this isn't value stacking, I don't know what is, and I quit, honestly. And of course, like I've been telling you, we got the AI agent over here. So this guy, you'll be able to say, hey, lay out ideas for a hoodie, and boom, it's going to throw you with everything you need. You can use the other models, your favorites like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, stuff like that, and you can switch between the different modes. Now, I know one thing that's super important is chats. Throughout this entire website, you have this little chat icon in the corners, even in the website editor, that you're able to get to. Has your personal conversations, and then you're also able to select chats between your businesses. That way, it's not becoming you have 400 chats in one spot, unorganized, and you're going insane. And then obviously settings, stuff like that. But this in itself, to me, is absolutely insane, Like, I just think the possibilities are about endless. Like, you're literally able to create your product, get a design, publish to your shop, or if you have a Minty, even without the face cam, it was just lagging so bad. But we are looking for alpha testers. You don't have to pay, it would be for free. So if you're interested, let me know. We'll be publishing this to the web, so the next video will not be as laggy as this, trust me. I won't have 3 editors open causing my entire computer to go boom. And I'll actually have my actual computer too. But if you're interested, or you didn't like what you saw at all, it was too laggy, hit me up and I'll show you on Discord and you can see that, or anywhere else that you really use for chatting. If you're a bigger enterprise organization or anything like that and this interests you, we are offering right now very, very, very big discounts if you come on and be an early tester and all of that type of stuff. So I hope that you see the value that I see and what I'm trying to get at. But with that, I wish you guys the best in the rest of your day.